either. Because I want Karlach to be in melee to enable a sneak attack. Not that sneak attack's that meaningful on Astarion, because it's only a d6. She might be taking a bunch of damage here. Well, that's, yeah. Just do a normal attack. Now, Astarion.
Let's turn someone inside out.
That's not great odds. Ooh. I was like, I can go here and I can hide. That kind of puts us in a shove spot, though. I mean, I suppose I could weirdly go here and hide. I don't know if I want Astarion to be in the middle of everything. I could shadow step, but I'm not convinced that there's a good spot to shadow step to from here. I mean, there's nice high ground behind us. But there's no good range. Or yeah, we could climb the ladder, but again, the range would just be apocalyptic. So, you know what? As weird as it sort of feels, we're going to move Astarion to here.
Yes, here.
Use his bonus action hide so we can get advantage here. That person's actually kind of tough.
I'll do it my way.
I suppose at a 55, I might have wanted to toggle off the ranged thing for that. Why don't you move ahead to this side? That's going to be fine. Stay there.
I'm ready.
Oh, I could have blessed these guys first. Okay, I've got 2 level 1 spell slots. Yeah, I'm late to the party. I should have started as Shadowheart first. Drop the bless on these guys. I think I will still drop the bless, even though we may end up fairy firing. Or, you know, do I just drop a frighten on one of these? You got a bunch of hit points. Now, your will save is actually surprisingly good. We're gonna give it a try. Yeah. If I'd thought to use Shadowheart first, I would have just done a bless on her turn. Because Astarion really does need that while he's running his marksman. I don't think plant growth does much for us here. And spike growth I'm not sure does much for us right this second anyway. If no one's targeting Del, now that might change as soon as he's got a concentration spell going on, but I do have a bear form, but given my position, I think what we're going to do is we're going to drop a Call Lightning. And in-combat healing is pretty bad, but I will go ahead and drop a little on a stand. Got rid of his bleeding, which is nice.
These boots have seen everything.
Get away from the edge.
I need healing.
Went down anyway. Although I think he only had 10 HP, so I think it would have dropped on the first one.
Take Curo.
Interesting. I could shove, but I'm not sure that a shove does anything for us. Actually, if I can shove the 2 of you together, no, that's too bad. Let's say, if they both come up there, then I could have gone into base-to-base contact with both. Better thing might have actually been to drink a potion instead of shoving. Okay, so no spell cast in here, so we're going to want to move out of the silence with Shadowheart.
Got to press on. Take two.
This would be a good one for what's it? They're right there, Spirit Guardians, but we can't, so we won't. Bless. Del doesn't need Bless to hit with the Call Lightning. On the other hand, Bless does, I believe, give you a D4 to saving throws, which should include is concentration. It's concentration as a saving throw that uses your con, like that uses your constitution. So blessing Del would still benefit, making sure he doesn't lose the spell. We're gonna do that. Switch weapon, and I'm just gonna get into base-to-base contact with this person, because we can still a Sacred Flame without worrying about disadvantage and stuff that might mess with them. Meanwhile, I'm gonna Misty Step away here. Right, and I don't have an action because I was downed. Let me just break some line of sight. Polystarian done. Interesting. So Bull Rush lets you ignore attacks of opportunity. Oh, that's interesting. So being silenced means I can't activate the Call Lightning, which I wasn't really expecting, but that's fine, especially with the way these two have grouped up. I don't think I have to use my bonus action here. Save the heal in case someone goes down. Oh yeah, backslash. Thank you for missing. I didn't have to do my concentration check, which is nice. Here, I think the thing to do, I do have a sharpshooter on, is we'll use... Oh no, I was going to say bonus action hide. But, I mean, there's a chance I don't get spotted coming around the corner, but there's hardly a guarantee. I don't think I... No, I should get the sneak attack if I use one of my magic arrows. I can't do it this way. Or maybe I still can. No, just highlighting. I think I'll still get the sneak attack. On the other hand, if I actually target one of these two, it would hit Shadowheart. Well, that's not entirely the case. Some of these are single target. Arrow of Ilmater does prevent people from healing, like regaining hit points, which we could put on there because Margul here is a healer. I don't know how much of a problem that is, though. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and shoot. And then we're going to drink a potion of greater healing. And then I'm just going to pop back behind cover so Astarion can't be targeted with his low HP.
Ready for another round?
Yeah, the AoE is a splash, so she might not have been hit, but at the same time, the enemy may not have been hit, so it didn't really seem worthwhile. Same thing here. I think it's going to be worth with Karlach, using her bonus action to drink a potion of greater healing. I'm going to do knockbacks and stuff, but no, I think let's go straight on attack. Apparently, use some reckless attacks to get the job done. Let me get over here so we're in base-to-base contact with both people. More opportunity attacks of opportunity options. We're not going to ray attack. Good Blade Ward to just prevent me from taking damage, but I think the thing to do is going to be the Sacred Flame. Better chance on Morgul, which could also break the concentration, but we're going to keep targeting the Stone Guard Orgoth. There's a very low chance that I'm going to be able to kill here with Shadowheart. Max damage is 16, but it makes it a little easier that increases the chance we get. Now, there's still someone who's invisible. Oh, no, wait, that's Morgul Silence. Sparky, sparky, boom, man. Yeah, see, we only did 8 on Orgoth, but that was enough. Good. Recast Silence over there. That's interesting. Not sure that was the best use of a second level spell. Although, or do they They have a lot of built-in abilities, Duergar. They have the enlarge, shrink, and they have the invisibility. I don't know if they've got silence as one of their racial abilities.
I smell blood.
Let's end this.
There's blood in the air.
That's some high defense. Yeah, all right. We're gonna have to turn off the expert marksman. Boo!
Into the shadows.
I'm heating up.
All right, let's just keep wailing on her. Oh my god. I could shove her back into the silence. Prevent her from casting. Oh, she's still silenced right now.
What should I do?
We'll just do that. Oh, maybe you can reposition silence as an action. That's an interesting point. Nice.
What's inside? On the way.
Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, I'm not actually stealth because I think these guys spotted me. Stealth.
Approach.
And if we're stealthed, we'll reactivate the sharpshooter. Because we'll have advantage over here. And we missed anyway. Well, that's the way it goes.
Keep them guessing.
I don't want to shove you off the cliff. Actually, a little concerned about fighting you right on the cliff. Oh, we're going to be long resting soon anyway.
Come on, Karlach. Show me who you are.
Ready.
45. 45. Worried he's going to go around Karlach and try to shove her into the pit. Now, Karlach should be fairly sturdy, but yeah, still kind of concerned. What happens next may shock you! That move is called the clickbait. Save.
Very well.
Talk to the gnome, then we loot, then we speak with dead.
Thought I'd have to breathe my last in near stink. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us?
In tabletop, silence can't be moved, so I actually don't expect it's movable in BJ3. But who knows? I help is you're one of them. I am not. It would seem I'm not. You're always so suspicious of those who would save you. Cult thinks it owns me. I beg to differ. You say you're grateful, my coin purse is still light. Thank Thula, she's the one who sent me on your trail. I mean, no, thank me. I do like the idea of dropping her name, though. But I kind of want to say 3. The cult thinks it owns me. I beg to differ.
That didn't much look
Karlach
like
should be wearing
begging.
boots. Let's take
But
a look, though.
no complaints from me. Here,
Oh,
the Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walburn gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Walburn. Now.
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Walburn. He knows things. Things they want to know, too.
so I think Walburn was the friend of the
What has he gotten himself mixed up
gnome
in
we
now?
found attached to the windmill, right? Or is Barkus? Maybe it was Barkus. I can't remember. Would this have anything to do with the rune powder? Spare the secrecy. Oh, Philomene already escaped with the rune powder. There we go.
Well, then it
Oh,
seems
Barkus
you
is the windmill
saved
gnome.
us twice over.
So he came down here. Okay.
Above she bloody did it. Of course she did. Warbron has a way of attracting true believers. His quest for rune powder was the latest dream he stuffed in our heads.
I mean, but it literally exists. You saw me use some, yeah.
Bloody right. He found it. A small cache sitting down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast.
Okay, he's super valuable. And we'll have to free him first. How long do you think he can hold out? Well, however long it takes to put a worm in his head. I don't plan on being anywhere near when they do. If they're truly that powerful, we can't let the cult have it. I'm gonna go with 1, though. Same, 1 and 4 basically mean the same thing, but 1's got more of a positive, altruistic vibe to it. We'll just have to free him first.
You really would, wouldn't you? But not us. My people can barely stand, and we have business.
So what are you talking about? I
back
freed
in the
you, but
city.
yeah, I see what he means.
Business that sent us after the powder to begin with. The formula might be gone, but we still have the barrels.
And just like that, you'd leave Wulbren behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were.
And yeah, I
cruel.
recognize him now
If
as the
you
windmill
knew
gnome.
half
Which
as
is
much
interesting
as
because
you
he could
think,
very easily
my
not be
man,
alive here.
Wulbren might have kept you around.
Enough. Bickering won't save your friends. You're just abandoning your leader. That's cold. Run away then. I have my own business to be about. If my path takes me to Moonrise, I'll see about freeing Wulbren myself. Bickering won't save your friend.
And neither will this twit, apparently.
My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake. Then, onto the city. If you find yourself in
Yeah!
Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Wulbren together.
Oh, now I have a Hamilton song in my head. Essentially, you can back me up, right?
you all
Raise a
right?
glass.
Lunk,
Raise a glass to freedom.
better now that I'm with you.
Gods. One near. One near.
Shh.
I'm
Get it out
exhausted.
of your mind.
All right, let's level, then loot, then speak with the dead. All right, this should be a big one for Dell. So, extra level spell slot, very helpful. Primal Strike. While in beast form, your attacks count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attack. That's very good. And Shapeshift Panther, which is very cool. Can prowl around invisibility. I think it's got like pounce attacks and things like that. Better base hit points in my bear form. Although bear form hit points keeps leveling up. So it was 39 last time. I don't know how it scales up, but presumably it's got a little bit more. But we're mostly excited, I would say, about the owlbear form. Take the shape of the owlbear that can rupture the ground, become enraged, 65 HP, and I believe it can fly as a bonus action for like movement and stuff like that. And it's a bear, which thematically is what we're going for. We can preparate some spells over here. No, this is the same. All right, we've got the extra spell slot, but our actual number... Oh, no, we do have an extra prepared spell because it threw Knife in there, which I don't intend on using. What am I going to pack as an extra one? Oh! Apparently, and I forgot to make that adjustment. I was supposed to do that last stream. People told me Flaming Spear isn't like Moonbeam or Call Lightning, where you move it as an action on your turn. It counts as like sort of a pet, like a summon. Therefore, it should still work in bear form, which we're gonna definitely play around with. I'm really happy with the extra spell slot because I had forgotten. Oh yeah, it's a huge one for Asterion, because this is gonna give him his level 5 Ranger, which means a second attack, I believe. So we've got an extra level 1 spell slot, level 2 spell slot, extra attack. That's huge. I'm sorry, do we get Misty Step just built in? We just have Misty Step just built in automatically? That's cool, so we can switch his boots or whatever. New spell to learn. Maybe we give him Spike Growth. Pass Without Trace is insanely good in tabletop, but less meaningful here because we can actually mostly avoid stealth checks. That's the thing. Like, the more I think about it, the less often I end up being in a position where I have to make a stealth check, period. Yeah, Misty Step from Gloomstalker, yeah. So spike growth does interfere with our hunter's mark, but that's about it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We could replace a spell, but no, I don't think I'm gonna. Curious why only one level of rogue. The reason one level of rogue is because I want to get the level 5 ranger as quickly as possible. Because we're gonna go up to level 3 rogue. We're gonna give him assassin, but that's it. No more rogue after that, probably. Well, it's hard to say. I wanted level 5 ranger. I wanted level 3 rogue. So 3 rogue for assassin, level 5 ranger for the extra attack. The extra attack is so valuable. So once we get the level 5 ranger, level 3 rogue, then we've got some room to play with. We could even consider fighter for battle master, right? We could throw in 4 levels of fighter. Although I probably wouldn't directly go there because 2 levels of fighter also gives us action surge, which is kind of awesome. What I'd probably do at that point, if I was thinking of going to fighter, I might just pick up level 4 rogue, not for the level 4 itself, but because of the feat, and then later on respec to do fighter level stuff or something like that. Because if we end up being ranger 5, fighter 4, we get at least 2 feat / ASIs. But is thief not just extra attack as well? Thief specifically is an extra bonus action, which does convert itself to an extra offhand attack if we're using twin crossbows, which is absolutely a valid way to go, but it's not the way I'm going. At release, thief with 2 crossbows and sharpshooter was absolutely the OP combo because apparently the offhand attack didn't get the -5 to hit. So just stacking multiple bonus actions for more offhands with sharpshooter and sneak attacks and stuff like that was sick. Here we're switching back to a single weapon focus, which apparently not so much now. Now the 2 weapons is probably still better, but apparently there's going to be more and more good like 2-handed crossbow, 2-handed bows, and we're going to focus on that.
Don't burn yourself.
And this lets us play around with other things. Yeah, that was patched up, but apparently there's some other glitch maybe with the offhand attack and something I don't know what. All right, what do you get? Additional rage charge. I like it. Mindless rage. Your rage becomes all-consuming, repelling outside influence. Well, frenzied, you can't be charmed, frightened, and calm emotions no longer end your rage. Now that's quite interesting for Carly. What? Oh, that's why you don't have boots. Because she had been wearing the boots of speed. That's why she didn't have any boots on. She is currently wearing the ring of mind shielding to protect against charm, which we don't need. I mean, yes, she can still be charmed when she's not raging, but in theory, that's going to be less important. And the question is, do we want to give it to someone else? I guess I'll give it to Asterion for now.
Well. What's cooking?
Do we have any other random rings just kicking around? Oh, she had been wearing the fetish of Kaludran Smooth Hands to give her the ability to maybe do an invisibility trick. You know the brand. We could still do this to give you the thunder damage, though, like the thunder wave. But no, I think I'll give her the fetish. Be good. To give her the ability to do a charm, an invisibility, which might pay off from time to time. Shadowheart. Currently, Shadowheart, we're going to continue to leveling as just a straight-up cleric, although there's tons of stuff you can do with Shadowheart. I still think you could splash 1 level of rogue on her, and then you don't have to worry about having an actual thief in the party. Yeah, health increase, level 3 spell slot, another channel divinity charge, improved warding flare. So right, warding flare is actually kind of sick. It doesn't come up very often. Well, part of it is because I have it set to activate automatically, but I should probably change it so that it's not like that. For Shadowheart, so we actually can see. Oh no, it is on Ask. No, never mind. Warding flare, I toggled off the axe. So what this does is when I get hit, when we get attacked, we can trigger warding flare to impose disadvantage, and it's just happening automatically. Theoretically, this has been going off constantly, but now we'll have the improved one. Oh, this covers allies. And I don't know if warding flare has like a charge or if it literally works every single round. I don't know if there's an easy way. Does anyone know? Yeah, I know you only get 1 reaction per round. Yeah. So theoretically, other than the fact that it cost me a reaction, like, there's no reason we'd ever want to not have this unless we think, okay, well, I don't want to use it on this attack because it's puny and there's going to be another more powerful attack later in the round. In my opinion, we just want this going off constantly, so. So maybe what I'll want to do, I could consider, okay. Oh, we might want to consider, because we might care to only shield, like, only if someone's on low hit points in some situations. But mostly I feel like I'm going to get annoyed if this is always asking me. You know what? We'll just have it trigger all the time. I don't care. Yeah, it's not a bonus action, it's a reaction.
Give up now.
Okay, so that's the level up, which I'm pleased with. Now, let's go ahead and loot. And then we'll speak with some dead. Oh, yeah. Looting it with Karlak because she's got resistance to fire. That's a good idea.
You're covered in dust, and
That would be
Wait.
theft, which is a little annoying.
is that a bruise there?
Cape or cap of wrath? Oh, I was hoping for a cape. We need more backslot stuff.
Your husband.
Last stand. During combat, when the wearer starts their turn with 50% hit points or less, they gain wrath for 2 turns. Wrath is like bonus damage, right? That's interesting. No!